Hello guys, and welcome to City Skylines. This is a playthrough with me, Q, trying to figure out how to play this game. And hopefully design a somewhat realistic Danish themed city map called Qmark. Because that's what I decided to call it. And yeah, I know we got IKEA right in front of us, but no, we are not in Sweden. We are in Denmark. Lots of IKEAs in Denmark too. So we are currently driving towards our destination, hopefully. But yeah, in the meantime I can explain a few things. First off, I'm a noob. Not really. Kind of, but not really. What I mean by that is that I spent the last couple of weeks testing out a lot of mods and how the game kind of developed and all kinds of things, right? Well, I'm not gonna lie, it was an uphill battle just to get started, really. Just to understand the simple things in this game. You know, it's a curve. It's a curve. And then comes the mods. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That's a whole different level of crazy. Yes, we're gonna play with plenty of mods, probably around 50 or so. I think I also got like 4,000 assets, plobbables, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, we kind of need to do that to get the theme, the Danish theme, or, you know, in best case scenario, as you can see here, Scandinavian theme. Yeah. I wish I could say that you should expect extraordinary things, but yeah, nah. I think there is a multitude of people out there on YouTube that will always be better than me at this game, no matter what I do. You know what I mean? It's a hard competition, right? What I will promise is that I give my absolute best to create a detailed city with plenty of jazz music and a frustrating fiddling with something. Yeah, roads, just fiddling with things here and there. There's gonna be a lot of fiddling with things. Trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, it will be a fairly slow moving playthrough, right? No speed ups. So if you're looking for something where you're seeing really good architecture really fast, you took a really bad turn. Wrong turn, that is. Very wrong turn. I do hope this series will stretch at least a couple of seasons. But yeah, we're gonna start with this one. So we're here to learn. I'm here to learn. So this is where the journey begins. All right, let's get out of this first person mode and let's check out the map that I've decided to play on. And it's lagging, probably because we were in first player mode for so long and then we went out of it. Let's pause the game here. I think it's actually been running for over a year because I have done a couple of things. Okay, here we go. So, like you can see, lots of mods. We'll get back to that in just a second. Let's get back to some lighting here and just check out the map first. I think that's a good idea to do. So we are actually on a map that I have decided to call Qmark, from Denmark, Qmark instead, right? And it is, in real, a place in Denmark. I'm not gonna say where. Maybe you can figure it out, I don't know. But it is a real place, and I'm not gonna follow any kind. I'm not gonna plop in cities. I don't like to play. I would rather make my own cities, if you know what I mean, right? I will probably use some of the names. Yeah, that is in that area in Denmark. Okay. But I'm not trying to recreate them, right? So this is the map. It's a very Danish themed map. And I've also got, like I said, a couple of mods to go along with that. A couple of themes, a couple of loots, a couple of lightings, a couple of all sorts of stuff to make it look like it does right now. Right? I hope it's gonna be good. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice that before. There is actually a small lake right here, huh? So, we're playing on sandbox mode. That means we got all the money in the world we want to spend. Now, I do want to have a profitable city, and as you can see here, I have spent a little bit of our budget here. But in the long haul, I want a profitable city, so I'm not gonna go minus 100,000. I don't even know if that's possible, to be honest. I have no idea, but I don't think so. I want a profitable city, so that's the only rule that I have is that it's gonna be a profitable city. Maybe not in the first episode or two, but soon enough it will be. So about the layout here, it's probably a little bit different than what you're used to if you also play the game, or if you're looking at someone else play the game. I got all the mods up here, or well, a good amount of them. Not all of them, but a good amount of them is in this menu. I use a lot of these mods all the time, so that's why I got them open. I could also close it, but I got them open. There's a lot of useful tools here. And other than that, I also did a couple of other things with the layout, but not really important. This is just how I like it, or how I developed into it. So there is that, right? Okay, so I've done a little bit of groundwork to get up and running, because when I say okay, here's the thing. I've probably spent 3 weeks playing almost every day to get a good understanding of the game and how it, all the things, right? So I spent a lot of hours in the game, actually. But I haven't gotten that far because I keep testing something, and for the sake of this, but only for the sake of making this episode and this series, right? So as you can see here, I have done a little bit of things, a few things. So what I have done here, what you see in kind of this area, except from the trees, that is something I have plopped in. This intersection, this over here, that is all me. This was part of the map. This highway was part of the map from the get-go. Just to be clear, right? What I have made. So I have made this intersection, and I have also I don't know what I would call it, but that's what I have done, right? So let's take a quick look at it. So it's a fairly common intersection in Danish terms. It got a little bent there, but yeah, maybe we should fix that right away. I hate to see it. We can just click this and just page up. Maybe we should actually let's page up a little bit more. Yeah, that's probably a little bit better. Tiny bit better. I still don't like it. Like I don't want to. Or maybe we should go down, actually. Oh, you know what? I actually don't mind that. I want to look at it again. I actually don't mind that. Oh, there we go. Ah. So I made this bridge. Made this little tunnel under it. And, well, here comes one of the big parts of what I have done. I mean, this is also modded. Quite heavily, actually. The traffic lights is Swedish, if I'm not mistaken. Same goes for the signals. So as you can see, this is not standard vanilla stuff. This is pretty heavily modded. I don't know about these, actually. I don't recall if they are vanilla or not. But I wanted some sound barriers because there are gonna be some city around here. So I decided to go for that. Okay. Right, let's move a little bit further ahead. Here's another thing, the lighting. This is Philips, and it is very, very, very close to Danish lighting. Very close indeed. And there is a couple of different ones, as you can see in here. These are a little bit different, and actually, these in the roundabouts, if I'm not mistaken, these right here in this roundabout, is actually exactly the ones that I have on my street, outside of my home. Exactly the same. So that's pretty cool. Actually, I think it might not be plastic on top. But anyway, it looks exactly the same anyhow. So yeah, lots of small details here and there, and you will see more details like these. That's also not vanilla. These, yeah, This is actually Polish, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't find anything better. It's okay. It's not the best, and it doesn't have the names on it, but you know what? I could put the names in if I wanted. Right? So, yeah, this grid is something that I wanted to create, and just a little thing here and there. And I think we are about ready to... actually, let's check out this here. So this is also something just a little bit... it probably shouldn't be in a roundabout, but I thought, nah, why not? Let's do it. So also just a little thing here. I'm, of course, not done with this roundabout at all. But I actually needed these two, or I decided that I needed these two. It's two different buildings. One of them is water facility, and the other one is lighting, energy. 5 megawatt, right? So instead of something with power lines and all kinds of stuff, we are gonna go for something like this instead. And I kind of, it will probably look good when I'm done with it. Now I am gonna go fairly detailed. Why is the lighting a little bit funny here? I don't know. Let's go back a little bit so we can see a little bit better here. I've paused the cycle of the day and night. This is Ultimate Eye Candy, I think it's a very common mod. You probably know it already if you play this game. Pretty good. Alright. So another thing is that I bought all the tiles. Well, actually not. I unlocked all the tiles. So we have all the... I think it's 25 tiles actually to play with. Why wouldn't I? It's a sandbox mode, right? So what do we need to do in this episode? Good question. We can do whatever we want, right? I think we're gonna put in a couple of buildings and figure out where things are gonna be. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a suburban area. And if we go in here to the themes manager, this is like city policies. If we go into themes, I got a lot of custom-made themes that we can put in. Residential High, Copenhagen City. Residential High, Modern Condo. Temperate City Wood. Country Old. Belgium Mix. Sorry. Be silent, radio lady. Finnish Wood Color. French Countryside. Polish Mix. Because why not? Swedish City Wood. So as you can see, it's a mix of all kinds of, you know... most of it would be something you would maybe see in Denmark. We do also have some Danish stuff in here. And I think it's down here in residential low. You got the DK sub generic. And many of the other buildings, it's also would be considered Danish. Dutch, the Dutch row could be as well in Denmark. It doesn't mean that it's only, you know, Netherlands. So yeah, that's... You can't make a complete Danish themed map. It's not possible unless you want something that doesn't... Unless you don't want to go, you know... I mean, there is probably I don't know, 50 houses or something on the Steam Market Shop that is strictly Danish. But, nah, we're gonna use a lot of different kind of themes from different countries, and I don't mind that. But of course, I want to make it as Danish as I can, right? And what does that entail? Well, I don't know. Whatever I feel like is worth being Danish. Roundabouts is definitely Danish. Suburbians is definitely Danish. Farmlands is definitely Danish. I mean, Denmark is basically just a city, a farm, a city, a farm, a couple of fields, more cities, fields, and more cities. That's basically Denmark, and flat land. and a couple of rolling hills, but not in this area. This is not part of Denmark where there are a lot of hills. This is just flat. That's a pancake, almost. There's a small hill down there. Actually, that shouldn't be. Wait, really? Yeah, actually, that should be. There should be a couple of hills down here now when I think about it. In real as well. Couple of small hills. Alright. Get back up here. So, What I'm thinking is, if we are gonna make this a suburban area, we probably want... let's go over the general overall theme here. What are we thinking? I don't know yet. I don't know. There is so much room that you can build into that I don't really know. I think we want a couple of suburban areas, then a couple of... I don't know. Let's just go with the flow. But I know this is going to be suburban. Probably also over here. Probably most of this area is going to be suburban. We probably are spreading out the city a bit and then develop it from that. I kind of want the industry. I don't know what industry we're going to take yet. It could be something we are going to figure out in this episode. We could take an industry over here and do some farmlands. Just a small bit of farmland. You could actually see that in Denmark as well. Just outside of the city, farmland. Straight away. You will see that. In smaller cities, of course. And not in the big cities. I think we're going to go look for a petrol station. Or gas station. Or, well, we call it benzine station in Denmark. So, whatever you like to call it. We do have a couple of plobbables. Rico. I think it's called Rico. But we can find them in here as well, if I'm not mistaken. So if we just say gas. We got a shell. Yeah. Do we have anything else? Nope. We do have this one. Fancy level 3 filling station. I think that's... it's a growable, actually. Is this also a growable? Nope, that's Rico. I think a shell would be very, very likely to be in this city, right next to the highway over here. So how this is the real highway, right? I don't know what in Denmark we would call this a motorway, but let's just call it a highway. But this one is also a highway. It's just a smaller highway. I don't know what to call that. The smaller highway. That's what we're gonna call it because there's only 2 lanes. But that's also a highway, and I think it is 80 kilometers an hour on that. Where is my... there it is. It's 100, okay. It's actually... yeah, that's actually too fast compared to the real stuff. Unless it is a... yeah, I don't know how to translate that word that I was just thinking about there, but there is a word where we can drive 100, but I don't think that's the case in this area. But that doesn't matter. We will go with it. It is something that could happen in Denmark, and I am okay with it. So I think we want a shell station. I think I need to go on ground, surface, terrain. Path side on ground. That is probably what we want. You will probably likely see it closer to the... but I don't think that's gonna work, is it? Ooh, let's see. I don't think so. I think it needs to be a little bit more flat. We could make it more flat. Yeah. I think it would be better to have it down here. I would like it to be up here. And if that's the case, I'm gonna make it happen. Oh yeah. That's not the tool I wanted. In here. I think this tool, if we go a little bit bigger brush, maybe a bit back here, we can probably do something like this. It might not be enough. No, that's still too hilly. What about this one? Okay, I didn't mean to do that. That's a big hole. That's a very big hole. I think I can do this and it's gone again. Okay, good. So that was not the right thing to do. What is happening if I do that? It's still way too much. Wow. And it's even going in the wrong direction. So I guess we should use the other one. Maybe a smaller brush. I will smoothen this out when we're done. Okay, that's too much. This is probably the tool I was looking for. And then smooth it out here. That, I think, will work. Maybe. Maybe just working here. It would be pretty close. I would actually like it right next to the road here. Let's check it out if that works. Yeah. It makes a little... I don't know, we can probably do something behind this. A couple of rocks or something. Let's actually go look for them. But like I said, fairly detailed. That's not the rock I want. Way too big. Probably not. I don't know, what is this? Oh yeah, that's actually what I wanted. A couple of those in. Take something else, that's way too big. Just plop them in randomly and hope for the best that it's gonna look good. I think that's probably enough stones. Maybe a couple are over here. Rotate them a little bit. Doesn't look good right now. I think it will when we get in some plants here. Let's see if we got some foliage. That's not the one I wanted. Let's get in here into the grass. Probably a little bit too much. What about that one? No. I'll take it down here. Let's get in some music again, please. A different one. Just for a different texture. Doesn't want to plop in up here, it seems. Okay. No. That looks good. Can we get that in? Yeah. Just along the edges here. Yeah, something like that. A couple of trees, maybe? Just some random ones. Probably pine. I can work with this. Ooh, a bit of lag. Maybe some flowers in there just for the sake of it. You know what? I could keep doing this forever and ever and I would still think, it needs a little bit more. Just that alone did really help out, didn't it? Nah. Further up. Oh yeah. Works for me. I don't like this cliffside. Maybe we do need some other stones or something here. It's like flying in the air. Don't like that. I don't know why would you have such a... Wow, okay, that's like a volcano. Ooh, that's some small stones. Just plop them in there. That looks kind of good, actually. Go down a bit. Could you? No, okay. Get a smaller... Plop that in there. Starting to look good. Probably some other trees. Oh, that's parks. That's not what we wanted. I'm still mixing about here in the menus. What is this? Lush grass. Wouldn't mind a bit of that. To fill out the spaces here. Also down here. It's just... Oh, that one is not good. Grass bloom? Nah. Like, I can't get it down there. Ooh, that's a good one. Just in between the rest of it. That's flying in the air. So is this one. Some is easier to get down than others. Ooh, that's a big old one. I got a bit of lag today, for some reason. I don't know if I like that, actually. Got a really funky color to it. Doesn't mix well with the other green ones. Oh, it's because it's dry. That's a big old tree. Oh, just a couple of drops. I haven't even done the front side yet, right? I'm fairly happy with that. Just do a couple of trees here. That's good for me. That's good. We probably want some more underground grass here. Something like this. Not too much, just a little. I think there is another one that I really like somewhere. Probably in here somewhere. I got so many, man. That one is pretty good. Couple of more and I think I'm happy. Not that. That's short grass, but I can't. I don't see it. It actually looks kind of nice, just here next to the sidewalk. That is where we want to see it, right? But it seems to be not showing up here. At least not as much. Ooh, I got some really strange lag. Shouldn't happen when I'm recording. God dang it. Alright. I still don't like the texture of this rock face here, but I think I'm gonna take that. So that's our first building, plug in, and that is very much what you would see in Denmark, I think. Just a shield, just when you come off the motorway or highway here. Bang on. Yeah. What is it saying? Das what? Willkommen. I think it's German. Perfect wash. Okay. Das bequeme shopping. I don't know. It sounds German to me. What is the price? 151 for diesel. I couldn't tell you if that's expensive. Good service. Gute Fahrrad. I think it's very German. Okay. So there we go. Fairly happy with that. Might come back and do some changes to those stones. Or maybe we can get some trees down there. Actually, that might help out a lot. Just plopping in a couple of trees in that area. No. That could work. So I guess we are going with a summer theme here, because otherwise you wouldn't see flowers like that. You wouldn't even see this much green if it wasn't summer. It would just be grey. it would just be brown grey-ish colors, like the ground here. That would be Denmark in winter time. Muddy. All right, we could do the roundabout now. We could also actually See, I have done some of the power. Well, not the power, but the water. I've layered in the water. It's gonna go all the way out here towards this area, where it's gonna that is the waste. The waste is gonna leave right here with a I got a small wind turbine out here just to keep it running. Don't really want to handle it. It's just let it go out and flow out of the map. Easy peasy. Don't want to do anything about that. And on the other side, I believe, if I can find it, probably can. Maybe it's here. Oh, no, I didn't actually do that. Silly me. No, of course, we got the water right here, right? This building. Cistern. Cistern? I don't know. Not sure how to pronounce that, but that's okay. So we could make this look pretty good. This is definitely the first place they're gonna come into the city, so it should look nice, right? Could also not listen to the radio station, please. Do that. See what that got. City's radio. We could also plop in a few buildings. Do the first district. Get some people in. I'm not against that, but I probably want to take it pretty slow. Because I want to do a lot of the beautifications as well. I want the infrastructure done. So I think we're actually going to do the infrastructure today instead of getting, buildings in. So let's check out some of this. We got garbage. Right. Well, we don't really have an industry yet. I think we're gonna wait with the garbage. I think we can wait for some time. Healthcare. How far can it actually reach? Could I send it over here? Could it be on this side of the highway? On ground, path side. Not really. Unless we're doing a hospital, then it could. Why is it not let me fiddle with it. There we go. This would reach most of the area. Well, since that's the case, I probably want to build one over here. BTB Rehab Clinic. I don't know if that's gonna be it. What is this? Hospital on tree. I don't remember clicking that on the workshop. A small clinic. That might be it. That might be very, very good for this area. I probably want it pretty fairly close to this in here, because that is where most of the housing is gonna be. That is actually not taking up any tiles except from the 2 that it's using. We put it on the inner. Nah, let's actually just put it right there. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, I don't mind that. Not at all. That could be somewhere in Denmark for sure. Except from this satellite thing, that wouldn't happen. But the yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty decent. All right. What do we have here for the fire station? Local fire department. That's insanely big, and it's not what I want in a suburb. Actually, shouldn't. I should. Well, a clinic I could have in a suburb. You would see a clinic inside a suburb area in Denmark. But a fire station, not so much. I want that on the outside. Probably on this road here, because there would probably be another suburban over here. Maybe here, maybe here. So I think the fire station could probably reach all of them if it was like here or something like that. Fire helicopter. What is this? Old well? No. Downtown? Maybe not. Let's check out this one. On water, on ground, on surface terrain. Path side. I don't know, maybe we want it a little bit closer to the shell. Could go in right here after the trees. And it would still reach everything, basically. I don't mind that. What I do mind is the terrain is not looking too good. I think this music is very, well, what should I say? It's not the best. Try that one. Oh, come on. A bit of rock. It's doing that thing again with the cliffside. Well, we know how to fix that. A lot of the this that I just did before... Actually, this is a bit too much. Let's go over the chest. A lot of this that I did before, I will do that in between the episodes, right? I won't do it all while we are recording, because otherwise we wouldn't get anything done at all. So I do absolutely want to do some of that in between episodes. But I actually don't mind the fire station right there. It can reach a lot of places in the future. So that's good. Next up, police. What's this one? Rural police station. Looks like a UK version. Yeah, British police station. Right, okay. Mediterranean. BTM. No, BTB, small police station. It looks... I don't know, Finnish maybe? Maybe Finnish. Police helicopter. Prison. That's probably too big. I actually don't have too many mods in here. Should maybe have gone for a couple of more. Maybe this one? Nah. I would like a smaller police station. That's way too big. We could put in one of these just... It's basically just an invisible police station. This. Yeah, I actually got 2 of them for some reason. Maybe because it's used in one of the other mods. What about this one? Rural medium police station. It's not out of the question. I'm not sure how it will look here. Can I like click that off and then see it? Not really. We can't really see the texture and all that, but it's a pretty big building. But I do think it fits here with the small fire station right next to it. No. Absolutely not. I wonder why this is always... this mod is actually annoying me a little bit. At least today. Let's see how that looks. Horrible. Couldn't handle this cliff. Do we have a police station right next to our clinic here? It might fit in down here, actually. That's not too bad, actually. It does look a lot more UK than this over here, but I think it fits. Is that like... what kind of police car is that? That's a British one, okay. But I do think I have... what's it called? Danish police cars in the game. But these are probably just props. These are not working. I think I can live with that, because from range they do look like something we would also have in Denmark, so it's not too bad. Kind of like that. It's a good little center, because most of it will be suburbs, so it will stand out, so we have to be sure about it. But I kind of like it. Sort of. You would sometimes find an old suburban center of a very old building being used for police or something like that. Not very often anymore, but you would find it. The clinic is a lot better, I would say, in terms of how it looks. But yeah, overall I am okay with that, and a bit of parking to both of those places is actually working really well for them. Okay. Next up, bit of education maybe? Yeah. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Could you go out of that? Thank you. I hate that it goes into those menus. I don't think you can change it actually. We probably want something colonial. No, that's not it. Consolidate school. Here's the thing. The game is actually a little bit odd in a way. Because you wouldn't have an elementary school for 500 people, but that's what the game wants, basically. What is this? River Park School. Well, that might work. I probably would actually have it close to the other two then. And have a small center in here with different stuff. I just want to get down here and see how it looks. Doesn't look very Danish, but yeah, actually, no, it looks very American. That's way too big for this area. It's also a high school, isn't it? No, it's not. It's just an elementary school, just a big one. No. An old church. Oh, you know what? Let's do this and... Nope. This one, path side. On the ground. It would go pretty well with the UK thing. I just want to see it. See, having something like this in a suburban area is again not uncommon. At least not here. But this church is not something you would see here. Let's get rid of it. Nope. This church maybe? It's big. But again, could be. I went past it. That one. I can't fit in there. Just a little bit too big. Okay, fair enough. Swedish high school. I don't know about that. That's actually not too bad. I might take that. It's hard to tell before we actually see it in and go around it. It's a very odd building. For a school, this is very odd. But it kind of... You know what? I think we're gonna go with a somewhat modern suburb here to begin with. Except from this building. But that's okay. That's okay. Very strange building. I've never seen anything like it. Is it like Japanese or Korean or something like that? I don't know. There's lockers outside. You know, I kind of like it for a suburban. That's clock on the wall here. So it's more. This is more like inside the schoolyard kind of situation. But you know what? How many can it take? 250 students. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's a funny one. I kind of like the design and all, but it probably not the most common to see here in Denmark, something like this in a suburban. Definitely not in the mid of the suburban, but you know what? I'll take it. Transport? Not now. Parks? Yeah, we probably would actually like a bit of parking around here, a little bit more than that. How are we gonna do this parking? I think we should just have a little bit on either side of these buildings, actually. Now, I do have a mod that can do that. For us, basically. Let's see. We got these right here. We probably need to do a lot with them, but I think we need just a tiny bit. We don't need a whole lot. Let's go off-grid. Anarchy. That works for me. I just need to move it a bit and do a couple of things with this. Actually, is this big enough? Maybe I need that. Is this what parking lot service road? Oh, okay. I think we need to upgrade to this one instead. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Yeah. I think we're gonna do the same on the other side. Yeah, why not? Oh, that is 4 units. Okay. About there. Just a bit of parking here near the school and near the police and clinic and all that. The clinic got its own, but I think this will look pretty decent. See how it looks from over here. Yeah. So, what we can now do is put in these. That's too big. Actually, all of these are too big for some reason. Maybe I need to use these. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. The question is, do we want to have them sideways? Do we also want some handicap? Probably so, yeah. Right there. And then just a couple of normal ones. That should... I think that's okay. I don't think we need more than that. I think on the other side here, we're probably gonna do without any... Can we get a one... Tesla? Is that Tesla? Is that... No, but it is a... You know what? I'll take that because it is gonna be a modern area. So let's do that. Why not? Why not? And go by... Oh, this is one tile. That's okay. There we go. Yeah, that works for me. Just a little bit of parking here. Yeah. And if we are lucky, we could maybe get some pathways in behind it. That's not the right spot. This is. And I do have one that is also bicycling, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right, this one. Pedestrian and bicycle paths. Wouldn't you love to see it in Denmark? Wouldn't you? I think we are lucky to get it in here. Yep. And just right behind the buildings. We can smoothen it out, and then... I don't want to go to the roundabout, do I? Yeah, actually, that's okay. Ooh, that's not really good. Actually, go in like that. Over here, we can probably get it in as well. Yeah, just about. With some anarchy, it all works out, right? Yeah, that works for me. We just need to smoothen it out here. I think this one could come closer to the school and look a little bit nicer that way. Maybe not all the way in. Leave a bit of space for some grass or something. That's okay to me. This one, probably closer. Pretty decent. Actually, these pathways, we need to change them. They don't have the lighting I want, and they also don't look how I want them to, I don't think. Actually, they do. Actually, they do look like how I want them to. They look like the roads. See the sidewalk here? It looks exactly like the sidewalk, which I like. We can put a tree right there in that crack. Or we could move this. Not that. This, just ever so slightly. There we go. That is pretty decent. Now we can go into this, which is the BOB. And the BOB can change the roads, and you can put in different new stuff that you have in your assembly of a list of crazy stuff, right? So if we take the street lamp and we go and say Philips, it will find all my Philips lamps, and we can change it. In all places, also in the future. It's awesome. We want something that is not too big. Something pretty small, right? No. I actually think the smallest one are probably up here. 50, that's probably one. No. I would like something a little bit smaller than that. I think there is something smaller in here. Just about finding it. Don't remember the name of it. I mean, all of these is called 60, and they all seem... Nope, they are not all big.
Drive a cloud. What does it feel like to...
No, thank you. They all seem to be a little bit... Oh, that one. That one is not bad. But you know what? I think I might want something else than Philips on these. I don't know if I have any other lighting that is not vanilla. Oh, we got plenty. Wait, oh, not all of this is lights, of course. Let's go by light. See if we can find something. KVB light. Oh, hello. That might not be too bad. But I don't think it works here. I would like something that looks a little bit more... That's cool. Pretty cool. We could tell it that it's only here. Right now it's actually... I'm only changing it for here right now. And I don't know. I don't think that's it. No. Park light. You know, the park light could actually work on these. Nah, they don't, again, don't have the color that I'm looking for. Traffic lights? No. That's not the kind of light I'm looking for. Oh, okay. Ooh. No. I think, these are not bad, but I don't think they match up with what we have right now. They are way too big. I think these are actually the best. Do we want some yellow light or do we want some natural light? I think we want some natural light on those. I'll take that and I'll actually swatch it over so all our future pathways will have this in it. Just click here and it's applying it. It will always lag when you do that because it's applying it to everywhere. So it will always take it. It even showed my Windows thing. There we go. I will, for the most part, do that on my own time because it is lagging quite a bit when you do it. But I kind of like how they look. Yeah, they look really, really good up front. Or up close. Yeah, really good texture on those. Cool. Very sweet. So we got our center here. Of course not done yet at all. We're not done at all here, but should we just, I don't know. Again, I'll probably want to do a more detailed things when I can do it in between episodes. And then just show it to you guys when we are, when I'm done with it and we're ready. Let's see. What is the next we could do here? We don't really have a lot else to do here. We could just plop in some villas. So these are ploppable villas. I do not think they are anything but Rico. They are not very beautiful. But, I mean, is villa houses that? Actually, I think these DK Red is actually part of the theme that we're going for. Yeah, let's get away from this. You know what? Since we have this over here, I'm actually thinking we might want something over here as well. And what I was thinking is maybe a small football pitch. Right? Next to the school, in the roundabout, close to all the homes, all the soccer moms and all the little football fans are gonna go there, right? Let's see what we have. I don't even know if I have any. Not a whole lot. Football stadium. We only got some big ones. Is that really true? Ah, okay, well, we could create our own. Yeah, because that's not gonna happen. Really? Do I not have any unlocked? Interesting. Maybe we'll go for a park instead then. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Small suburban soccer field. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's what I wanted. Can you please go out of this mode? What are we in? Thank you. I wonder how that's gonna look. What is this? 4 child fields. It's rather big. Oh, please. Come on. I think we can get it in here. Right next to the school. I know I said that I wanted something on the other side, but you know what? I want to see how that looks. It's actually not bad. But it's just the props. There's nothing. But yeah, it's not bad. I don't know. I want to see one of the other ones then. Where did we find this? In here. Okay, let's see this one. Just want to plop it in and see it. Okay, it's the same thing. Right. Okay. Guess the grass texture is not coming in for some reason. We can probably put in our own grass texture if we really wanted to. I mean, it's not bad. Probably would take the other one then. What about a bigger one like this one? Youth Soccer Stadium. Oh, that's actually smaller, but it seems to have more texture to it. What about that? Still maybe want it over here, to be honest. That's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. We even got a small grill stand here. It doesn't scream really suburban, but then again, a small one, like a really small one like this, I think it's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna leave it in. I probably want a bit of parking on the other side. Again. Actually, maybe, yeah, I don't know. We got some parking on it already. It might be okay. I think it's actually okay. Might want some pathways going around it. But let's see, is there anything else we want in here? Can't really think of it right now, but... What was it in? Tourism and... Okay, so it's in tourism, okay. Fair enough. I would actually like some kind of park. What is this? River Park? That's a shopping center. Oh, we got more stadiums here. Large club soccer stadium. Medium soccer stadium. How big are these? They're actually not that big, but yeah, of course they are not... We're not gonna plop it in right here inside the area. I think this is gonna be way more than enough. Maybe something on the other side here. I mean, I'm taking up a lot of the space for the suburbs, of course, but that's how it is, right? They're gonna live in luxus here in Denmark. So some kind of park or plaza or something like that. That might actually be good. Just check it out. Ooh, that's lovely. Oh, you know what? I'll leave that in. You can go across the street and get some something from this little grill shop. It's actually really cool. Even got an uphill kind of situation going on. A tiny bit. Should we have pathways going around that? I feel like we should have pathways going around that, but... Yeah, let's do it. Same deal. Can I get it from here and up? Yeah, probably. Yep, that works. I went a little bit too short on that. Go a bit further. Yeah, there we go. I can work with that. Because then I can just move it in. It actually got the same... What? Really? I didn't know it would do that. The same lighting in there. That's insane. I didn't know it would do that. So that's cool. Yeah. So you can cycle around it if you need to. And walk around it. I'll do the same over here. That's the wrong one. I always go in there when I'm looking for... Don't know why. It's a bit close, but I think we're good. Actually, go from here instead, I think. Nah, maybe go from here. Go over here. I think I want to go over here, actually. Pathways don't have to be very linear or symmetric. Not really. That's pretty good to me. That is pretty good to me. Okay, alright. Wow. Anything else you can think of that we need in the middle of a suburban area? I mean, this is pretty much an overkill. We got a police station. We got a... What was it? Fire station? No, that's on the outside, but still. We got a lot in there. I don't think we will have any power in there. I hate these power lines. I think there is a mod where you can actually get rid of it. But yeah, I don't know how to do that. Again, might something I'm gonna look into between episodes. I kind of want to see how this looks at night, right? I think that's probably gonna be one of the last things we're gonna do this episode. But yeah, we got a couple of things done here. Mostly just a bit of beautification up here, a couple of buildings here and there, but nothing too big. I can do a lot in these areas when it comes to trees and bushes and flowers and make it look a little bit more natural, right? Same with the roundabout here. Let's make it look like it should be here. Yeah, let's make it nighttime, or at least evening. Yeah, I need to put this up as well, otherwise it won't do the sky. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like it. And these lights are gonna help the football players in here. Shouldn't they start as well? Maybe they're starting only when they're playing. Yeah, because they're not gonna start while we are... Maybe the lighting is not working in there. Or maybe they only work when they're actually playing. Could be. I don't know. That'll be interesting to see. Otherwise we probably need to... I can probably fix that by plugging in some lighting right in it, so you wouldn't see them. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if that's possible. But I don't even know if that's... I kind of like this. What is it saying? Just give up. Müllenberger. Is that a club somewhere? Müllenberger? It sounds very German. Müllenberger. What is it saying over here? Home and guest. That's actually quite good texture. Huh. A couple of old commercials or something. That's some really old stuff, but it really fits really good in here. Okay. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be it for today, man. Yeah. Let's yeah, I don't think we can actually see anyone drive around in here because there's nothing to get in here, so I think we're just gonna find someone to look at, and I think I need to use this one actually. And then just start walking. Oh, that's not a good one. Oh, there's a lot of people here. What are they doing on the motorway? I have absolutely no idea. Okay, they are actually spawning in. They are spawning in. Let's get to this guy instead. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll do a bit of beautifications. A couple of things here and there. And I will see you around next time. And I'll leave you with a bit of jazz and a motorway. Highway, sorry. Motorway, highway, same thing. So see you next time.